You're watching TVC News. Chairman CEO Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Mrs. Ebuka Emmanuel, has expressed satisfaction over the justice meted out to the police officer that killed a Nigerian in South Africa. The NIDCAM boss implored Nigerians in South Africa to adhere to President Muhammadu Buhari's advice to be good ambassadors of Nigeria wherever they find themselves. Emmanuel added that Nigeria and South Africa would work towards a united Africa with a view to bringing to book all perpetrators of violence, irrespective of their nationality. Joining me via Skype to share his thoughts on this is former President, Trade Union Congress, Peter Esele. Thank you for joining us on TVC News. Now, what do you make of this judgment? Would you say justice has been done?
Yes, I think justice has been done. And this is not respect of any sane society. What the South Africans have done has gone a long way to reassure Nigerians who are in South Africa that the South African government will ensure that their laws are respected. So for me, it's something that we also need to commend them for. And also look at the Nigerian government and also commend the Nigerian government for, because we've had stories like this have happened in the past and nothing has been done. But the pressures that have been brought to bear in the last couple of months over the last xenophobic attack has yielded this result.
How will this serve as a deterrent to others who perpetrate activities such as the xenophobic attacks?
I think it's very clear now that you know that the law will take its course if you go ahead to illegally or to maim or kill anybody, that the law is waiting for you and you will pay the price for it. And this is how things can improve in any society, whether it's in Nigeria, whether it's in South Africa, any parts of the world, because this automatically means a deterrent to any other person that wants to travel around.
Now, for Nigerians, there has been talks about how Nigerians should also comport themselves. So now, moving forward, what will be your message to Nigerians based in South Africa?
Yeah, my message to Nigerians based in South Africa is that you have to respect the laws of the land. You also have to respect the culture of the society where you find yourself. And what they should also do is to also build a society whereby when they look at Nigerians, they will say, oh, these are the best of Nigeria. And they will be, just as Mrs. Dalbury said, they are supposed to be an ambassador for Nigeria, so that whenever you see them, you can easily say, oh, Nigerians are good people. Just like I travel around the world and the first thing people remind me of, and I introduce myself as a Nigerian, they just go ahead and remember Nigerian soccer players. So Nigerian soccer players have become ambassadors for Nigeria. And the last time I had issues with my passport in America, when I went to the police station to report my missing passport, the first thing the police officers was discussing with me was discussing Genevieve and Mercy Johnson. So they have become ambassadors for Nigeria, and they made life easier for me when I got to the police station. So Nigerians, whether in South Africa, anywhere you find yourself, let's be the best that we can be and also show respect for the laws of the land.
So what other measures should be put in place to address these issues beyond what we have seen so far?
When you have xenophobic attack, there are a series of issues that is underneath it. First is politics. Politicians always live by divide and rule. Second is envy, because Nigerians naturally are very hardworking people. Outside of the shores of Nigeria, Nigerians always want to do the best they can to make sure that they send money back home to sustain the family. Thirdly is the poverty in the environment. I have also been to South Africa. The gap between the rich and the poor is very wide. The blacks who thought that since it's now a black rule, that life will get better automatically, not know that it takes a process, are also not happy. So the next thing is that they take it out on the next person close by. And I've heard some politicians in South Africa saying that immigrants like Nigerians, Zimbabweans, and those around are the ones taking the jobs of the blacks, which is not true. So the South African government need to create enabling environment for people to come in, one. Number two, they also need to improve the welfare, the economic well-being of the people in South Africa. So once you do all of this, you find that it will be a lot easier.
All right, Peter Esele, former President, Trade Union Congress, thank you for your time on TVC News.